18 Major Power Operation Triple Front War. This is Three Powers Rise, Germany 14, January 43. She's getting dicey. Yeah, tech. So, rolled a 7 with advanced max, so that was stage 2. Rolled a 1 with advanced artillery. Great next dice. 7 just missed with jet fighters. My second dice rolled a 2, also missed, and 7 with long range aircraft. So 1 for 4, not technically 5. Here we rolled Ireland missed and Portugal missed. Can't reach anybody else. We shall go to money. Um, that's showing because the airfield is $6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just realized that one of the house rules we're playing with is heavy tanks are -1 when you purchase them. So yeah, I missed out on $6 already. So anyway, I took $1 off for each of these, and I'm fast building an airfield, which is $6. So I have $4 remaining from 72, plus these two is $6. So that's all. Money. One fighter, two tigers, two tank destroyers, four militia, one coastal gun, 7 infantry, and an anti-aircraft gun. On to combats. Raider, the battlecruiser, 1, 2, 3. We'll go right over here. Okay. This sub. Yeah, got quite the Air Force running there. That seaplane went back to there. So he'll raid here. These two subs will raid here. We're gonna do something just crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna bomb. Correction, port strike the ships in port here. Memendan can fight with the 3 Spitfires and the 1 fighter. He hasn't responded yet. I'm just going to assume he will. If he doesn't, then we'll roll we'll fix it up in Discord. um, Combats. This army is moving into here. Just put that there. I'll go on that board. Okay. One infantry's going to walk here. The airborne, 1, 2, 3, 4, will drop here. 5, 6. And then this light tank, cavalry, and infantry. I didn't put the dice out for that. Are going in there. This airborne's walking into here, hoping that I can blitz here. Okay. Otherwise, I'm going to have a 2 versus a 2 in this ways, which may or may not go well. Okay, so that's those. That one's done. That one's done. I think that's everything. Taking any other crazy ideas? All right, let's hopefully Memendan responds before I get to that part. If not, I'll roll it up. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's go to the dice. I think we're even now. He has LRA and ASW, so he's +2. I have radar, so no, I'm still +1. Here. raid to save my life. Over here, same thing, +1. Yeah, that's not bad. That's 2, that's 3 damage. 1, 2, 3 here. In here, first sub. Yeah, of course. Second sub. Hey, there we go. That's all 6 there. Okay. Did that one, and that one, and that one. I think that's all the ratings, so that's $9 off of the UK with the loss of a sub. Ugh. Up here, let's do these little ones first. That's automatic. That's automatic. Okay. This one, we have 2 at 3, 1 at 2 versus 1 at 2. And we get him in the first round. So the light tank can blitz up. And that means we have 1 at 3, 1 at 2 versus 1 at 2. Yeah, of course. And then 1 at 3 versus 1 at 2. 1 at 3 versus 1 at 2. 1 at 3 versus 1 at 2. 1 hit. Okay. It's more expensive than I wanted it to be. Okay, up here we have 2 6s, right? And 7 2s versus 1 at 2. Dead. Okay. That's that fight. And I think the only fight left is this one. Let's see how bad that goes. So we have 6 fighters and 1 medium bomber with radar, so we're all 4s with a 2, and then they have 3 Spitfires, which is these 3, and the American fighter in return at a 3. So let's see how bad that goes. Of course. So he has 2 hits, and I have 1, 2 hits. So he would target select the bomber for sure, and I'd lose a fighter, and he would probably lose those 2. Right? That's all dead. So I would assume this and this would go, and I would lose this and this, which would be fighter and a medium bomber. Okay. And then we would carry on and attack. So I'd have 2 less planes here. So port strike against these ships here. We have the seaplane, 3 tacticals, now 5 fighters, and no medium bomber. Okay, so 5 4s, 1 3, which can only hit transports, and 3 7s with target select. What a horrible set of dice. 1 2. So I'll target select the transport from the Brits. And then he has 1 more, so he'll probably take this. is unbelievable. And then they would have American transport. No, British. They have a bunch of AA guns. Yeah, of course. And one more hit. That's not too bad on those rolls. So I would lose yet another fighter. Okay. So those go here. And that would be here. And that's there. Okay, I think that's all the combats. And like I said, if he doesn't want to scramble, then there's another fighter and another medium bomber to roll both anti-aircraft and um, attack. Where were we? Okay, so he's going to move into here. These two will move into here. An artillery and an infantry will go into there. This is our first rail into here. Second rail into here. These guys are going to drive up. These guys will drive up. He's coming in. Okay, we had two rail. This is three. And I have one more rail to go. These five guys walk down. These three infantry. Go in there. This is my fourth rail. So I haven't figured out where he's going yet. He walks up, walks over. We have three transports. They're gonna, they're gonna go into port in Western Germany, here in this port, and they're gonna drop 1, 2, 3, 4 up there, and they're gonna drop those guys off and go back into port. I have one rail to go. Where are you most needed? Probably right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can get 2. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. That's all of that. Those guys are there. He's in here. Do I get into transport and take the heavy cruiser? He lands 4 guys with all those planes. Yeah. Why not? Horrible, horrible plan. Okay. I think that's everything. He missed. We took the 9. Lost the sub. Everybody's still good there. There. Okay, let's go to place units. One fighter here in the 91st. These guys are all here. 2 here. 2 there. 2 more in here. And 2 more in here. Okay, militia. 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 And the airfield is here, obviously. And then the fortification is on this side. And coastal gun is on this border here between these 2 sea zones. Ugh. All right, I think that concludes the German turn. Germany is at that's over. Germany's at 64 plus 6 70. 1, 2, 3. 73 buckaroos. I went up by 1. Okay, sort of a long turn. Thanks again for watching. Up next will be Silk with the Comintern.